today, a former South Yorkshire detective told the High Court about a meeting in which he claimed he struck a deal with BBC reporter Dan Johnson over the coverage of the raid at the 77-year-old's home 4 years ago. Ex-detective superintendent Matthew Fenwick said it was clear the BBC reporter knew police were investigating an allegation against Sircliffe because he referred to him as a pedo during their meeting in July 2014. According to Press Gazette, Matthew said the reporter clearly stated that he had got his information about the allegation from Operation U-Tree, the police probe into abuse allegations. Matthew also stated that reporter Dan later denied his source was linked to the investigation. Matthew said, "When I left the meeting I was under no illusion that his information had come from a police source." He explained to us that he was ready to publish an exclusive story about the investigation and wanted a comment from us. I accepted that. He was ready to publish a story because of where he said he had got his information from. Speaking in court today, Matthew added, "We came to an arrangement that he wouldn't publish it then but that we would notify him when we were ready to take further action." He claimed he didn't want the reporter to run the story at the time because it could compromise the investigation. The former detective also added that he and the force's head of corporate communications, Carrie Goodwin, informed Dan they were considering a search of the singer's home in August, but refused his request to attend the raid with police. He said he declined Dan's request to speak to the man who had made the allegation against Sircliffe and refused to take part in a pre-recorded interview ahead of the raid. The former police officer went on to say that he was angry after an article on the BBC website suggested the corporation's presence at the raid was a deliberate attempt by the force to maximize publicity on the investigation, and said the reporter had agreed that some of the article was misleading. Also today, Carrie told the court she believed Dan had all the information he needed to run a story on Sircliffe being under investigation. She said, "From how Dan presented it he had such confidence about being ready to go. The information that he had was very detailed, so I did believe him." She later added that she attempted to slow down their story by offering the reporter an interview with Matthew. Carrie said, "I wanted him to believe that he didn't need to do anything for the next 2 weeks because there was something coming." On Friday, Sircliffe told the court that he feared for his health at the time of the accusations. "I actually thought I was going to have a heart attack or stroke," he said. The singer has claimed coverage of the raid was a very serious invasion of his privacy and is suing the BBC for substantial damages. The trial is expected to last for 10 days.